Have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder if I'm a douchebag? Well, don't worry, I have you covered. Here are 10 ways that you can make sure you are not a douchebag in World of Warcraft. Number 9, don't harass newbies. Reminder, every single one of us were newbies at one time. Even if it's been a long time for you, even you were a new player once. You didn't come out of the womb knowing all of the tricks and secrets on how to be the best World of Warcraft player.
Bitch, you don't know my life.
Even if you're the best player in one class on your server, that doesn't mean you're the best player in a different class. Most people play or at least try out several different classes. Maybe they're in the learning process for that new class or that particular spec. They could have boosted that character and are brand new to its spells, or say perhaps they are a max level priest that's used to being shadow and they're trying out discipline for the first time. Even if they kicked butt as a shadow priest, they may have no idea what they're doing in this new spec.
Ooh, you suck!
So be patient and remind yourself that at one time you were new too. Everyone had a day one, and so did you. And for the love of God, Zeus, Darwin, or whoever else, stop saying get good. That's pure douchebaggery.
You are a douchebag.
Number 8, don't gank lower level players. Seriously, stop this. It's not cute or funny. It does not make you cool. It's just plain rude, and if you do it regularly, you're probably a douche. Sorry. Not everyone likes PvP. If you're on a PvP server, then okay, this may be different for you. But if you're on a normal server and some lower level character is just trying to enjoy the holiday festivities, whether it be gathering the candy buckets for the Hallows End, or lighting or extinguishing fires for the Midsummer Festival, which unfortunately automatically flags them for PvP, even if they aren't really PvP. Don't jump on them. It's not nice. And if for whatever reason you just can't help it, you have to gank them, then go ahead and laugh your evil laugh. Gloat to your friends, but end it at that. Don't camp out at their corpse, wait for them to res, and then kill them again. That's total douchebag behavior. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Number 7.5. Don't constantly beg for gold or gifts. Now this isn't actually a separate item, but it's basically related to number 7, so we'll just call it 7.5.
Huh?
Don't be a career beggar. Really, it's just a little pathetic. Everyone needs a handout from time to time, both in the game and in real life. But try not to be a perpetual beggar. And if you're a higher level character with plenty of resources and you were given help when you were a newbie, repay that favor. Pay it forward. Help out the little guys, just like you were helped one time. But don't be that guy that constantly begs for freebies when you have enough to spare.
Please, sir, I want some more.
It's not polite. And you may be perceived as a douche. Yeah, you probably will. While we're on this subject, there's something even more important to discuss, which leads me into the actual number 7. Number 7, don't need on things you don't actually need. Now this should be a given, but for some reason it's not. Please don't be that guy or girl that needs on things just because you can. There are ways to trick the game into letting you get things that don't actually work for your class, and if you're getting them to auction them, okay, I can kind of understand.
Show me the money!
But if you're needing on them and then that makes them soulbound so you can't even use them or send them to your other characters, then you've just gotten something that someone else may have really needed. So don't do that. If you've already received the item, like in a dungeon in a past run, then you don't need it again. You can only have it once. So don't need on it just to be rude, especially in the lower level dungeons where that gear could really help someone. If you're a tank, don't need on intellect gear. If you're a cloth wearer, don't need on plate armor. Unfortunately, Blizzard has implemented some safeguards, but like I said, the game can't be tricked.
Oh no!
So if some loot pops up and you really don't need it, and it gives the option to need it even though you can't use it, just click that little pass button. It's really easy. Don't be a douche, okay? Thanks. Number 6. Don't constantly complain about the game or whine and pine for the good old days. We hear you. You've been playing since Vanilla or Burning Crusades or Wrath of the Lich King or whenever. You want to make sure that everyone knows that the game was so much better back then. And this latest expansion of blah 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 is terrible and now WoW is ruined. It's dead. Shut up. Seriously, if you only have negative things to say about the game, why are you playing it? Put your money where your mouth is and shut up already. If you think it sucks so badly, quit playing it. It's that simple, really. So stop being a douchebag and trying to ruin it for everyone else. Enough said. Number 5. Don't kick people for no reason. If someone has a legitimate reason for being kicked out of a party, like they're AFK for a lengthy amount of time, or they're threatening other players, or they are the ones being a douche,
Oops.
then okay, kick away. But don't kick people just because you don't like their playing style, or you think their transmog is stupid. Some people have to wait a really long time to get into LFG or LFR. When they finally get in and they're kicked for something that's really insignificant, it's really disheartening and sad. Instead, here you go, try not to be a douchebag. Whisper to them privately about what they could do better, or ask if there's something you could assist them with. Tell them what they could do better to assist the group. Or simply give them some direction, such as typing, "Please take GrrrrrRL off your pet." Yeah, by the way, hunters, don't forget to do that. Yeah, by the way, hunters, don't forget to do that. Don't just kick a person without giving them a chance to improve first. Everyone deserves a second chance, especially if they're willing to try to improve. Number 4, don't be a douchebag tank. Now, I'm not saying don't be a tank, obviously. I'm just saying don't be a douchebag tank. Yeah. Don't be a tank that's a douchebag. There we go. I know, your time is so much more valuable than everybody else's.
I'm important.
And this may tempt you to be overly impatient with the other people in your group. And because you're the tank, you figure, what the hell? I'll just do whatever I want. I cannot tell you how many times that I, and I'm sure everyone else including you, has seen a tank be the first to go in the dungeon, run in and aggro the whole damn dungeon, die, and then blame the healer. Sometimes the healer isn't even in the dungeon yet when the tank has done this. So how is she supposed to help heal him? Do you know? Something important to remember is that some people have slower computers or slower internet than you do, so their screens might not load as fast as yours did. A good tank will wait until everyone has arrived, and bonus, ask if anyone needs to pick up quests. If no one needs to and everyone's ready, then go aggro.
This is Sparta!
Just be aware of the other people in your group. I mean, you can't do the whole dungeon by yourself, and if you can, why are you doing LFG? Maybe you should just go solo. Doesn't LFG mean looking for group? Which means numerous people? So why are you trying to solo this bitch? Don't run ahead assuming that everyone else is as quick as you. Meanwhile, they're staying behind to get some quest items. You're not paying attention. You aggro everything. You die. You blame the healer, of course. It's always the healer's fault. A good non-douchey thing to do would be at the beginning of the dungeon, ask everyone if anyone has any quests that they need to do, so that you will know if they need to stop for quest items. Communication, it goes both ways. And it will not take up that much of your precious time, honestly. As a result, these people may be willing to queue with you again, which will save everybody time, because then you'll be able to insta-queue for the next dungeon. Yeah! Plus, people will respect you like the awesome person that you are. You might possibly even gain some new friends, and you won't come off looking like a douchebag. It's a win-win. Number 3, don't blame the healer for your oversights. It's not always the healer's fault. Now, contrary to what you may believe, healers can't actually work miracles. Oh no! Wait, we can't? I thought we could. Oh, okay. No, we can't. If you continue to stand in the poop or doing other activities like aggroing the whole damn dungeon at once, face the facts that you are probably going to die. And some healers will actually let you and laugh about it, but then that's kind of douchey too, so I don't encourage that. What? If you want to stay alive, take responsibility for your own actions. Good healers will try their very best to keep you alive. I mean, that's why they became healers in the first place, right? But they cannot take you from 0% health to 100% health. It's just not possible. The spells are not strong enough. They understand that you're working hard to do damage and keep aggro and threat on yourself. So let them do their job in the most effective way possible. And if you've done everything right in your mind and you still keep dying, then try whispering to the healer. Don't call them out in front of the whole dungeon. Don't shame people publicly. Don't do it. And ask him or her if there's anything that they're struggling with or anything that you could have done better to make their jobs easier so that you didn't keep dying. See how that works? Yeah. Maybe you could even give them some tips because either you've played a healing class before or you just know how good healers play and you can help them become a better healer in the future. Wouldn't that make you feel a lot better that you were able to make a difference for someone else rather than screaming at them in the chat box and making yourself look like a huge jerk?
No.
You could be their hero instead of a douchebag.
I can be your hero, baby.
Oh, and while we're on this topic, if after a particularly trying fight, a lot of the people in the party are still licking their wounds and the healer is trying to heal them up from taking a lot of damage, let the healer heal everyone up before you run off and aggro a bunch more. It makes everyone's life so much easier.
Boom, baby.
Number 2, don't take yourself so damn seriously. Wiping in a dungeon or a raid can be frustrating. We get it. It is a little on the disheartening side, or a lot on the disheartening side, when you get that final boss down to the 0.05%, and then boom, he kills everybody right before we kill him. However, this is not the end of the world. This is a game. Repeat after me. This is a game. You didn't actually die. Wait, what? I thought I did. I'm alive! But no, your life is not actually over. You've not actually lost anything other than your soul forge buff, if you have that. Anyway, you can res, your armor can be repaired, and you can try again. I know, this is the first time anyone's told you this before, right? Well, I'm happy I could clear that up for you. Yay! So yes, you're still alive, you can go on with your life outside of the game, and you won't be seen as a douche. Score! Number 1, don't be a stats Nazi. Let me let you in on a little secret. Pretty much no one cares about your overly competitive fascination with your stats, your DPS or otherwise.
What could I do?
Do some people care how you rank versus how they rank? Yeah, a few do. But here's the kicker. The people that do care already have the same add-on that you have, whether it's SCADA or Recount or whatever. And if they already have this statistics monitor on their screen, they really don't need you to post yours. It's already right there. Like, right there. And the people that don't already have these add-ons, they don't have them because, here we go, they do not care if you're the top DPS dealer. I know, shocker.
flipping kidding me?
You aren't as important as you think you are. I know, I'm shocked too.
Special snowflake.
So stop posting your stats, which is basically like waving your virtual around. Newsflash, no one cares. All it does is make you look like a douche. For most people, playing WoW is an escape from reality and stress, where in real life, everything is a show-off competition. So chill the hell out and let people enjoy the game. So that's it. Those are my 10 ways to not be a douchebag in World of Warcraft. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to like it and maybe subscribe if you'd like to. I'll be making new videos once a week. That's my goal. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, thanks. Bye. I know, shocker. Go away!
How you doing?
Go away!
Having fun making your YouTube
Don't
video?
freaking make fun of me! Go
I've
away!
been here for like 5 minutes.
You have?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm starving. I won't leave the room, but I'll be very quiet. It's rabbit hunting season.